Hello traders, good evening and happy Sunday. So I'm just here on my chat preparing for market open and I thought to share my analysis with you. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to be sharing my analysis on DXY and gold as an asset class. So we don't trade the DXY charts as an asset class, we just have it as an index to help calculate the dollar index in general. So I'm going to be taking a quick look at the monthly time frame, and on the monthly time frame, I'm going to be paying attention to the most recent structure points, the most recent swing that I see here on the chart. And now price are traded in towards the ICT traders called the OTE. So I'm going to use the Fibonacci retracement tool so you can see how we calculated that level. Now, point A to B, price is currently ranging where at the 61.8% fib level. In addition to that, we also see that we have a monthly IOF-ED on the charts, a fair value gap and a fair value gap right beside each other equals an IOF-ED. So this is now two confluences that I have on the DXY for it to, trade up. On the weekly time frame, this is the swing that we pretty much marked out, and this is our point of interest. Now, price is ranging up from that zone. You can see my markup on the chart, expecting the XY to eventually trade above, and then if you find some sort of resistance around this zone, it is going to sell off. But when I then looked at the daily time frame, I saw that we had consecutive points of interest, one of which the XY is already trading off of. So this is a fair value gap POI1, fair value gap POI2, fair value gap, no, IOFED actually, which is now my POI3. And you can see that price is already trading off of this current POI. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this from the chart. Because of what I see price in a daily time frame, I now expect the XY to sell a bit further down. I expect it to sell a bit further into this previous level that we had here. So I'm seeing it trading somewhere around this zone before we now see the buy resumption back into this liquidity point that we have marked out on the chart. So this is my bias on the DXY. I'm expecting temporal sell continuation to the downside before we now continue our move upward. So when we have the DXY selling, we'll now be expecting buys on asset classes like GBP USD, Euro USD, and the like. So we're going to be watching out to see what price does when the market eventually opens. All right, so the next one I'm looking at is XAUUSD. XAUUSD. What do we have on these charts? Already marked out as well, because remember I stated I was analyzing before I thought to make this video. So XAUUSD now, same thing as I did on the XY. A quick look at the monthly. This is the highest high we've ever had on gold ever. Look at how it's been bullish, and there's a couple of reasons why, from macroeconomics fundamentals, investors running into a safe haven currency because of the craziness we've been having with with different policy changes. There's a reason why gold has been pushing further, and I think this is just the start of gold buy. There's still more room for gold to trade above. But am I going to jump into a gold buy just because it is an uptrend? For the sake of newbie traders, we buy in an uptrend and we sell in a downtrend. So I'm not going to jump into a buy right now. I want price to retrace and give me a good zone, a good point of interest, so that I can start to look for buy opportunities. And looking at the weekly time frame, the first POI I marked out is right here where we had this, but this is long term, so there's a lot of room for price to trade before this POI gets activated. But then you go on the daily time frame and you see that there's a POI just about this zone that price could trade into, find support and buy. Now all of these levels you see me mark out from the 3059 to 3034 all the way to 3012, and this are different buy POIs that I'm looking at. So when price retraces into this zone, am I going to be setting pending orders? No, I am marking them out as levels where I expect price to do something off of. And the only reason why I'm going to engage at those zones is if it meets my entry criteria. I call them my confirmation entry, and those are done on the 1 hour and the 5 minute. So overall, this is my broader time frame perspective on the gold and also the DXY, right? So I'm just waiting for the market to open. Thankfully, tomorrow is a public holiday, so I wouldn't really force myself to sleep early because I don't have to, go into the office quite early, although I will still be in the office. But yes, I'm going to just be waiting to see when the market opens, go through a few more asset classes and get what I can get from the market. So for the sake of the new traders amongst us, A reminder to not forget to open up an account with Xnest while we're still working on getting that free course available. There's also, paid sessions if you want that. You could just send a DM to the WhatsApp number you already have. But for now, open the account and just wait, right? Consume materials like this. You can check my YouTube page to see other materials where we did analysis like this. There are accounts you can open on Xnest. If you do not have a lot of dollars to put in, you can put in Naira. So Xnest now has a Naira account, but let's not go into all of that. Focus on the chart for now. For the already existing traders, let us get it. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye.